Rohtak. The topic of this video lecture is Visual Basic Controls. In the last video lecture, we also discussed about the Visual Basic Controls, their categories, that is the standard controls and custom control. After that, we discussed how to add the custom controls in the toolbox. And at last, we discussed about the two controls, that is the label control and command button control, with their properties in detail and with examples. Today we discussed in detail our next control, that is the text box control. This is Visual Basic Integrated Development Environment, and on the toolbox we have our next control that we want to study, that is the text box control. As you see on the screen, I have taken one text box control. Now, what is a text box control? A text box control is also known as the edit control. It is used to display the text as well as entering the text. When compared to label control is used to display the text that we don't want to be edited by the user during the runtime. Whereas on the other hand, the text box control is used to display the text that we want to be changed by the user during the runtime. This text box control is also known as the small editor control because of the following facilities available in it. We can insert text in it, we can select the text from the text box, we can exchange the text to other applications, we can add the scroll bar if the text does not fit in the visible area. Also, we can make the text box read only, we can make the text box password box also, we can make a text box multi-line also. So, because of these facilities because of these features provided by this text box controls, we can say a text box control as a small editor control. Now we discussed in detail some important properties of this text box control with example. Now the first important property, as all other controls have, is the name property, which is used in the code mode that you see on the screen. The next important property is the multi-line property. By default, a text box multi-line property is false because by default a text box is a single line, means it does not have any scroll bar and we can enter a single line of text in it. But if the length of the text is larger, then it is not visible in the area. For example, suppose I typed here, welcome to Visual Basic Language. As you see, welcome is not visible because we have not set its multi-line property to true. And if we want that our text is visible in the area, then we have to set the multi-line property to true. Multi-line property also automatically provides the word wrap facility, which is provided by the Word application. Now I set its multi-line property to true, as you see on the screen. Okay. Welcome to Visual Basic Language. So this is the beauty of the multi-line feature. We can say that the amount of the text that can be entered in a text box is 32 kilobyte. One 10 kilobyte is equal to 5120 words, and one word is equal to 10 characters. So you can see how much text can be entered in a text box. The next important property is the alignment property. By default, the alignment of the text box control is left justify, but we can make it right justify as well as make it center. As you see on the screen, right, center, left. It changes with the settings I have done on the properties dialog box. The next important property is the maximum length property. Maximum length means the amount of the text that can be entered by the user in the text box. By default, it is 0. Suppose I enter the maximum length that the user can enter in the text box to 10. Now run this application. Welcome. Now you see on the screen, now I can't enter any more text in the text box because the maximum length of this text box is up to 10 characters. This feature is very much useful if you want to limit that the user can enter his roll number is up to 10 digits, 12 digits, or user can enter his mobile number up to 10 digits, not more than 10 digits. So this is very beautiful feature. The next very beautiful property of text box is the scroll bar property. Scroll bar property we can add in a text box horizontal scroll bar, vertical scroll bar, as well as both type of scroll bars as you see in the property box. Now suppose I select the vertical scroll bar. Okay, so vertical scroll bar as you see on the screen is added in the text box control. Also make the sure if you want to add the scroll bar to your text box control, then set its multi-line property to true. Next important property is the logged property. Logged property. This logged property will make the text box control to the read only box. By default it is false. Now I am making it to true. Now run this application. Now I can't enter the text in it. We can't delete the text from it. I can't do anything in this text box control because I have I have set the property of this text box control to the read only. So it is very important feature. The next important property is the password property. It is also possible that we can make a text box as a password box also. For this, password char feature or property is available in this text box control. By default it is empty string, but if you want to make it as a password box, then enter star or asterisk symbol. If it is empty by default, it means the text we enter, the text that is entered by the user is visible on the screen as it is. But if it is set to asterisk or hash, then it will make this password box text box as the password box. Now the user can't enter anything in it because we have set its log property to true, set its log property to false. Suppose I locked property, locked, L-O-C-K-E-D, locked property to false. Also text property to false, text property okay, because it is now a password box. The user anything enter in it, any type of text enter in it, now typed as the asterisk symbol. Password char, password char. Okay, text property. If we want that our text box is visible to the user as an empty box, then set its text property, to empty also, as you see on the screen. Okay, now takes one example how to design a login screen. Suppose I want to design a login screen. Okay, now for this take one label box, next label box, two command buttons and two text box control. Suppose I will label, or I will set the caption of the label is username. This is the login screen. I want to design here the login screen. So set the caption of the first label to username. The caption of the second one is password. Set the caption of first command button to OK. Make it as a hotkey by typing ampersand, and the caption of next command button is cancel. You can also make it by hotkey by adding ampersand to it. I want to display this text box control as an empty box to the user, so delete the or empty the text property. Okay, so this is our password box. So set the password char property of text box to control to asterisk to make it as a password box by typing asterisk. Now I want to design this login screen as when the user enter the right password in the text box 2, then a message box is displayed to the user that your password is correct, otherwise invalid password, try again. For this, write down the coding on first command button, that is OK button. Now double click on this OK button to enter in the code mode. Write down the coding here. If text2 dot text is equal to, suppose set the password to basic, then message box is displayed to the user that your password is correct. Okay, else message box is displayed to the user that invalid password try again. Okay, and if write down the coding on command 2 button, that is type the keyword and here. Now run this program. Suppose the username is visual and type the password, right password here, that is basic. Now click on OK button. Now you see on the screen that a message box is displayed to the user that your password is correct. Okay. Now enter the wrong password. Suppose I entered here the password is welcome. Now click on OK button. Now the message box is displayed to the user invalid password try again. This program is working very well as a login screen. I hope you will understand it very well. Okay. Now, as I said earlier that this text box control is a small editor control. Now take one more useful programmer application how a text box control work as a small notepad. For this, take one text box control, set its multi-line property to true, add scroll bar to it, add vertical scroll bar to it, also empty its text. Okay. Now take first command button for cut, next for copy, third for paste, next for select all, and last for exit. Set the caption of first command button to cut, next to copy, caption of third command button to paste, set the caption of command 4 button to select all, and set the caption of command 5 button to exit. We can make it as a hotkey by typing ampersand here. We can also make it cut as a hotkey by typing ampersand here. Okay. Now for making our coding convenient for us so that during coding it is clearly visible to the programmer that this is the coding for cut command button, this is for copy command button, this is for paste. So now set the caption name of first command button to suppose cmd cut, copy for cmd copy, for paste cmd paste, paste. For select all, the name is cmd select all, SEL, for cmd SEL all. Okay. For cmd exit, cmd exit. Okay. Now enter in the code mode. Suppose first of all I want to write the coding for cut command button. Write down the coding here. Here take the help of the clipboard, the text box that is entered by the user. Cut by this cut command is copied on the clipboard. BOARD clipboard dot set text means that text that is cut by the user is set to the clipboard. Text 1 dot s select text. This select text is a function that will return the selected text. Okay. Now after cutting the text from the text box control, the text box 1 is empty, so set its text to empty. Okay. Now after the cut command button and after the copy command button, the paste button is automatically enabled. So for this, enable the CMD paste command button enabled. Okay, is equal to true. Okay, so this is the coding for cut command button. Now write down the coding for copy command button. After copying the text, again it is set to the clipboard by using the set text function. Text1 dot set text, return the selected text. Okay. Now after copying, CMD paste command is activated, so make it enabled by setting it to its value to true. So this is the coding for copy command button. Now write down the command for paste button. For paste button, the text that is set on the clipboard is again transferred to the our text box first control. So write down here select text is equal to clipboard dot. Now we use here the function get text. Okay, so this is the command for paste command button. Now write down the coding for select all. Now selection start from the starting position. So selection start, we write down the function here. Selection starts from the 0 to the length of the text selected. So text1 dot select length is equal to use the length function to return the length of the selected text. Now use another function that is the set focus. Now set focus is used to set focus to used to set or give focus to an object, and the pasted text will appear as an highlighted text. So use it, this function here. Now write down the coding for exit button, and this is the coding for cut, copy, paste and select all. Now run this program. Now suppose type the text here, welcome. Okay, now select the text, cut it from the here. Now the text is not visible on the screen. Paste command is activated now here. Now click on the paste command. The text is again visible on the screen. Now check the copy command is working well or not. Select the text, click on copy button. Now suppose I want to paste the copied text to the here. So place the cursor here, click on paste button. Paste button is also working well. Cut button is also working well. Copy button is also working well. Now the last command button is select all. It is also working well because set focus causes the text to be as a highlighted text by using the set focus function. Now last command button is exit. For this I select Alt plus X from the keyboard and this program is terminated. So now you can see here this text box is working as a small notepad, or we can say that this text box control is very beneficial if you want to design a small notepad here. So this is for all for today lecture. In the next video lecture we will continue our Visual Basic controls. I hope this video lecture is very beneficial and useful for you. Thank you. Have a nice day.